Alright guys, I wanted to give y'all a little better follow-up review on the Dragy, and I wish this flash would turn off. Okay, so I've got the app open. Let's go into my history, and let's go to 8th mile. This is my first pass ever as a 9:14. Up here at the top, a little gray bar, it shows the temperature, the altitude, and the DA for that pass. And if you scroll down, it'll also show you your 60-foot time and your 330-foot time. So it's handy information. My next pass was 9:12. Also, it keeps recorded your DA, the altitude, and the temperature for that run. You can come down and get your 60-foot time and the other information. We'll go back. This is the best pass the car's made. $893. That's with the ram air kit installed, and also 25 pounds of pressure in the back tires. The car wasn't spinning, so I figured it would benefit from more pressure. Anyway, this is really cool, man. You've got your notes up. It's like a notebook or a journal for racing. It'll each pass will record the temperature, your altitude, and the DA. So just really cool. You also benefit. You can get a 60-foot. You can get record your 60-foot and your 330 time. Super cool app. Really glad I got it. It's an excellent tool. All right, this is the only quarter-mile run I've made with the Dragy. This is from my 95. It went $12.99 at 112.25. This car's pretty strong. It just on Nitto drag radials, it's a little bit of a fight to get it to hook up. You got to kind of baby it and pedal it a little bit. But so I just want to show y'all the quarter-mile feature. Half mile is an option. I'm not running half mile. Let's see. Let's go back. Loading. Okay, we can go. Let's look at 0 to 60. Just for fun. Okay. 0 to 60 times, they just pop right up. So with a flash stall, the 88 went 0 to 60 in 5.95. With a brake stall, it went 0 to 60 in 5.8. If you skip up here, this is with ram air and 25 psi on the back tires. It went 535. So the old 88 is getting better. Absolutely getting better. So I wanted to give the Dragy a little better review. Give it a fair shake. I'm really impressed with it. I'm really glad I got it. I'm not sponsored. I bought it with my own money, but it's excellent. Like a dyno, it's an excellent tool. You can measure your results with this. So you do something to your car, go run it and see how it does. Also, since it has the feature where it shows temperature and the elevation in the DA, you can compare your runs. So say you bolt something on your car and you go run and it's no quicker. Well, go back and look and see what the DA was on your previous pass. Go see what the temperature was. So, especially like as the weather warms up, you may be doing little tweaks and tunes to your car, and it may not be going any quicker, but you're also running in worse conditions. So, like I said, it's an excellent tool. You can use it as a notebook or a journal. I'm definitely glad I got mine. So, I hope this was helpful for you. I don't want y'all wasting money on something you don't want or don't need. So this is a tool I absolutely love. This is the Wallace Racing Calculator, and you can go through and plug in the weight of your car and your horsepower and figure out how fast it'll be. Or you can plug in the mile per hour and the weight of your car and figure out horsepower. Or you can plug in the ET and the weight and figure out your horsepower. So you can get on here and you can kind of goof around. You can plug in the weight of your car and your horsepower and see what you'll get. Or then you can drop weight or add horsepower and see what you get. So it's a good way to predict progress and set goals. So let's play with this real quick. Okay, weight. So we'll say 3275 and horsepower at 225. All right, calculating. Scroll back down. Okay, so at that weight and horsepower, you'll run, theoretically, you'll run an 896 at 76.19. So let's go back to the lab. Let's take 100 pounds out of the car. So we'll go 3175. And with bolt-ons, let's add 25 horsepower. Let's go up to 250. All right, thinking. There you go. All right, so we took 100 pounds out and added 25 horsepower, and now we're at 856 at 79.73. Anyways, super cool website, a lot of fun, especially in the off season. This is a handy dandy tool. You can pretend your car has more horsepower and less weight and see what it'll do, and then go out in the garage and make it happen. One last thing I wanted to show y'all. So I know the weight of my car, and with the Dragy I can plug in my ET or my mile per hour. On the 88, when I plug in the mile per hour and the weight, it tells me I have like 250 horsepower or something like that. And down here, when I plug in the weight and the ET, it tells me I have like 230 horsepower. So, what's up with that? So what that tells me about my 88 is that it's making good power. It's just not coming, it's not making that first 60 feet. I know in one of our past videos with the 88, Rodney got on there and posted, and he said, converter. And he's absolutely right. The car needs a converter. Plug that in. See what you get with your car. Plug in the weight and the mile per hour, and plug in the mile per hour and the ET, and see how close your horsepower comes. If there's a big difference, there's probably a problem in your 60 foot time, or there's a problem in your shifting. If it's a 5-speed car, you may not be shifting as quick as you should. You may be granny shifting instead of double clutching. JK. But I've seen that in my own car. On nights when I'm not shifting as quick as I ought to, I'm not on my A game. It reflects. So super cool calculator. Glad it's on there. Good thing to do on a rainy day. Okay, I want to go over some possible discrepancies that you might find on the Wallace Racing calculator. Now these, the weight and the horsepower is judging that you have a stock 50LX, and according to weight and horsepower, this is the ET and the mile per hour you should be able to run. Note that this is ideal. This is perfect. This is like a good day at the track. Good tires, good gears, good shifting. Now for some real world results. Now for the disappointment. Now, these are results from my car I had back in high school. I had a 88 50 AOD LX, and this is about what it'd do at about that weight. When you plug in the ET and the weight, it's telling me I have 175 horsepower. Now the calculator is not figuring that, hey, I've got a really tight converter and 273s. This car, once it got up to about 25 or 30, it pulled really hard. And once it hit second gear, it was really going. But it took a long time to get there. This is the same car with other factors plugged in. My mile per hour 75, same weight, and it's showing 215 horsepower. The car, like I said, the car was strong. Once you get up to 30, AOD with 273s will pull pretty good. So yeah, like I said, plug in the specs from your car and see how close everything comes up. The closer you are to the calculator, more likely the better your setup is, whether it's gears, tires, or your driving style. So I hope this helps. Hope it wasn't confusing. Hey guys, I had one last thing for you. I know I've done plenty of talking. I hope the Dragy footage or explanation helps you, and also Wallace Racing Calculator. I said both of them are excellent tools. Kind of help you know what to expect with the changes you make in your car, and kind of help you kind of guide you in your own personal build. This next little clip, enough talk. Now it's time for some action. Next couple of clips are my buddy Jay's car. This has been his budget build over many years. I remember it originally started with a 4-cylinder hatchback and a GT donor car, and it has evolved from that point. It had, to a really quick hatchback. But Jay is a coupe man to the core. He loves them, so he had a chance at a coupe roller, and he took everything out of his hatch and put it in this car. And anyways, he's got good results. Just a quick rundown on his combo. It's a 347. It's got a set of ported aluminum heads. It's got an Anderson naturally aspirated cam and the newer model Performer intake. I can't remember the dyno numbers. I want to say it's up around 360 or 370. The tuner at the dyno, he said that he needed a bigger intake. So he's got a line on a ported Systemax. So I think he's going to go to that and then take it back to the dyno and see how it does. It's a really strong car. So I've got an idle video. And a dyno pool. The track video is an old video. That's back when it had 373s, had a different cam, and the old style Mickey Thompson radials. Since then, he's changed the gears. It's geared 410. It's got a more aggressive cam, and it's got got the newer model Mickey Thompsons, and they're really good tire. They're so good. I actually broke the main shaft in his Tremec transmission. So. There you go, there's a testimony to those tires. Thanks for watching, and yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments, and we'll see you later.